Welcome to Manila, the vibrant capital of the Philippines. This city is a melting pot of cultures, history, and modern progress. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey of Manila's past and present, its iconic landmarks, mouth-watering food, and electric nightlife. From the historic walls of Intramuros to the neon-lit streets of Bonifacio Global City, Manila is a place of contrasts, where the old meets the new. In this episode, we're diving into the heart of a metropolis that never sleeps. So you've landed in Manila and you're wondering what's the best way to get around? Well, let's explore your options. If you want a hassle-free air-conditioned ride straight to your hotel, Grab app is the way to go. Just book through the app and follow the pickup signs. Grab car works just like Uber, smooth, cashless, and easy to use. Another option is Super Taxi by JoyRide, which operates through a similar app. So these yellow airport taxis are a little bit more expensive, but they are safe and metered. And if you want to take a regular white taxi, make sure they put the meter on. If you want to travel like a true local and go on an adventure, jeepneys are the way to go. To pay, just pass your fare to the driver and say your destination. No need to worry, they'll know exactly where to drop you off. So for short distances and neighborhoods, tricycles are the best option. But don't forget to ask the price first. Salamat po! Buses are also available, and you can pretty much go to any location in Luzon from PTEX, Parañaque Integrated Terminal Exchange, Manila's first world-class intermodal transport hub. Pinamalayan. Talaga ba? Magkano po ba? 250. Okay. And then, sasakay ulit. 250 hanggang Batangas. Okay, sige. Okay. So if you want to beat the traffic, MRT and LRT are the best options. The next stop is EDSA. Please mind the gap. So that was the LRT. Now we've got to move over to the MRT along EDSA. So this is the connecting bridge from the LRT now to the MRT. Salamat. Motorcycle taxis like JoyRide will get you through the traffic quickly, and it also comes with a free hairnet. Thank you, boss. Just book on the app and it will take you where to go. A little bit like Grab. Okay, po. And don't forget to wear your helmet. See you later, guys. So whether you want convenience, adventure, or just to save money, Manila has plenty of ways to get around. Just pick what's best for you. Salamat po. Our journey through Manila begins over 450 years ago, here in Intramuros, the walled city that once guarded the Spanish Empire's crown jewel in Asia. Within these stone walls, history echoes in every archway and in every alley. This is the soul of old Manila and the starting point of our adventure. Exploring history on two wheels? That's exactly what I'm going to do today on one of these eco-friendly bamboo bike tours. What better way to explore this wonderful historic walled city than on one of these sustainable modes of transportation? Let's ride. I want a bell. Ding, 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 ding. Whoa. Intramuros is the walled city that tells Manila's colonial history. Built by the Spanish in the 16th century, it was once the center of power in the Philippines. Today, it stands as a well-preserved reminder of the past.
So the original name of Manila is actually Maynila with Y in the middle, Filipino term, Maynila. And May in English meaning there is, and Nila is basically a plant. And Manila back then was under the rule of a Muslim king, and his name is Raja Sulaiman. Fast forward to 1565. So finally, Spaniards came here in Manila, and they want to colonize the city and most of the part of the country. They basically defeated Raja Sulaiman and kicked him out of his throne, and they become the ruler of the Manila and the Philippines. The Spaniards decided to enclose the city of Manila with walls. And Intramuros, basically two Latin word, intra meaning inside, and muros meaning walls, or basically inside walls or the city inside the walls. Okay.
Tucked away in Intramuros is this historic relic, an actual Japanese cannon left after World War II. Japanese troops left this after their occupation of Manila. Today, it's a reminder of one of the most devastating battles in Philippine history, the Battle of Manila in 1945. Americans and Japanese troops fought in these very walls. During the war, Intramuros was a strategic stronghold. This cannon is just one of the many remnants of that era when Manila was reduced to ruins, making it one of the most destroyed Allied cities in World War II. Today, it stands here, silently telling stories of resilience and sacrifice.
After that bombing in Hawaii in 1942, the Japanese came here in Manila, wanting to basically colonize the city and also the whole country. And the American force was forced to evacuate and leave the country. And that American force was led by General Douglas MacArthur, and he said, "I shall return."
This serene garden, the Puerto Real Gardens, was once a royal entrance for Spanish governors and high-ranking officials in the 18th century. Imagine all of the wonderful processions that went through these very gates. Today, it's used for weddings, events, and to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Puerto Real Gardens was originally a defensive structure, but over time, it has transformed into one of the most picturesque spots in Intramuros. Surrounded by thick stone walls and lush greenery, it's a place where history meets tranquility.
During the Spanish era, the Spaniards used the Intramuros or the walled city as the center of religion. Okay? That's why they built a lot of churches, do a lot of religious activities, and Christianize the people. So they focus on religion. While during the American era, the Americans basically focused on using the Intramuros or the walled city as the center of education and culture.
This is Puerta del Parian, once one of the busiest gates in the whole of Intramuros during the Spanish colonial period. It's where traders, merchants, and travelers from all over the globe entered Manila, bringing goods, spices, and other cultural influences. In the 1600s, Manila was a thriving center of trade, largely thanks to the galleon trade connecting the Philippines to Mexico and Spain. Puerta del Parian was the main entry point for merchants, and its importance in shaping Manila's economy cannot be overstated.
Puerta del Parian Garden, another garden of the Intramuros. And what we can see here is another gate, as you can see there, called the Puerta del Parian. Okay? And if the gate right over there is considered as the Royal Gate, this gate, this time it's considered as the pedestrian gate or the gate for the common people, for them to come in and come out of the walled city.
Tama po. So en route, we've gone past Mapua University and Bayleaf Hotel. So within the walls of the walled city, there are restaurants, a university, and places you can stay. Welcome to Manila Cathedral, the mother of all churches here in the Philippines. This breathtaking structure has been rebuilt multiple times due to fires, earthquakes, and wars, but it still remains the most important religious site in the country. Since 1571, 8 different versions of this cathedral have stood here. The current structure, completed in 1958, is a symbol of Manila's resilience. Pope John Paul II and Pope Francis both visited this cathedral, adding to its significance.
We're already looking at the 8th Manila Cathedral because it was being destroyed 7 times already. So the first Manila Cathedral was made out of light materials. So it was together with the other structures being burned during the Limahong attack or the Chinese pirate attack. Second one, still made out of light materials, but then destroyed by a strong typhoon. Third one, this time made out of stone, but then destroyed by an earthquake. Okay, third one. The fourth one, still made out of stone, but again destroyed by an earthquake. Okay, the fifth one, guess what? Still destroyed by an earthquake. Okay, and finally the sixth one, guess what? Still an earthquake. The strongest recorded earthquake here in the Philippines is magnitude 8.3. I think happened in 1890s. And finally, for the 7th Manila Cathedral, it was destroyed during the Battle of Manila or during the war. America and Spain actually helped in rebuilding this cathedral through funding, and that's why we're already looking at the 8th Manila Cathedral.
Wow, very interesting. A lot of bits of information in history I didn't actually know about, and it's good to see that they restored the city once again. If you're looking to indulge in a bit of culinary history, Barbara's Heritage Restaurant is the place to be. Right across from the St. Augustine Church, tucked inside the historic San Luis complex, this legendary spot serves up a delicious buffet of traditional Filipino and Spanish classics, as well as some European-inspired cuisine. Guys, come in. Check this out. Look what I found here. Now, you can do this tour for 500 pesos for 1 hour with tour guide, or 300 pesos for 30 minutes. Now, I want to do it, but Kane behind the camera thinks he's going to fall over and break the camera, so I'm probably going to do it myself.
The name of the horse is Boy Negro.
Can I touch? Can I? If you want to experience Manila the old school way, this is it. The kalesa, a horse-drawn carriage, was once the ride of choice for nobles during the Spanish colonial period. Today, it's a charming and nostalgic way to explore the historic streets of Intramuros. You'll feel like you've stepped back in time, minus the cobblestone back pain. As we've already explored Intramuros on bamboo bikes, we will use this mode of transportation to get to our next location, Binondo. So, Kuya Fernando, ilang years kayo nagkakalesa?
28 years na po, ma'am.
28 years?
Yeah.
Ilang taon na po kayo?
53, sir.
53?
Apo.
So, 25 years old pa lang. Paano kayo nagsimula?
Kasi sama-sama po sa magulang, dahil lahi po namin yung mga bayo. Lumasama ko, natuturuan.
Saan nasa lahi po?
Oo.
Okay, nasa lahi nyo.
Apo. Saan natuturuan, siyempre nasasanay po hanggang nasasama sa paghahanap buhay ng magulang. Saan-saan, sa Chinatown, yan.
Now from history to food, Binondo, the world's oldest Chinatown, is a haven for food lovers. Here, Filipino-Chinese dishes have been enjoyed for centuries. Binondo was established in 1594 as a settlement for Chinese merchants who traded with the Spanish. Today, it's a food lover's paradise. Okay guys, so this is Embitin, home of the best hopia since 1912. Let's give it a go. So apparently this is the specialty of Embitin, ube hopia, or hopia ube. So let's try this, one for me and one for Kane. He's behind the camera. 63 pesos. Not bad, not bad. So also here in Opening Street is Binondo's oldest fast food restaurant, Chuan Ki. And look at the line over there. I don't know if we're going to be able to even eat there. Nakapila kayo? Wow! Magkano isa, boss?
100.
Okay, dalawa na, boss. Of course, one for me and one for Kane. Sugarcane juice. Don't squeeze, guys. Don't squeeze the fruit. So in Chinatown, you can find absolutely everything under the sun, from alternative medicine to Carmack Center. So we've been going around all afternoon, and actually I've just brought a friend with me, and he's come from work, Matt, who's, what are you? You're 1/4 Filipino,
yeah.
1/4 Chinese,
And half
half
Yugoslavian.
Yugoslavian. Okay, so where in Yugoslavia? Kasi wala nang Yugoslavia.
I believe in Serbia.
Serbia.
I'm half Serbian.
So why are you a Lakers fan?
Well, Kobe Bryant. All my life.
You should
Kobe
be a
Bryant,
Denver
yeah.
Nuggets fan. Anyway, so
Lakers for life.
raised in Manila, so he knows this place inside and out, and he's going to help me now navigate the streets and find the best places to eat. Now, kanina, nandito kami sa, ano to, yung
Veggie
Veggie Select,
Select, yeah.
and we tried the sugarcane juice.
How was it?
Oh, ano? Sarap
Good.
po. Diba, Kane? Masarap. So, ano bang ma-recommend mo dito?
Actually, they're one of the most famous spot here in Ompin in Binondo. They're
Oo.
famous for their fried siopaw, which is
Okay.
vegetarian, of course, and xiaolongbao. And of course, their skewers barbecue, all vegetarian. They have enoki, tofu, rice cake, and sausage. One of their famous item here. But they're all vegetarian.
Okay, okay. Ano naman to?
It's this one's fried siopaw. Fried siopaw. And then, ano isa? Xiaolongbao. Yeah.
Ba't walang shalombaw? Out of stock.
It's out of na. Yeah,
Okay.
they're famous for this one.
Anong
Fried
laman
siopaw.
yan? Fried siopaw. Pwede tayo ng isa.
Vegetarian din, ha? Okay, pengi isa. We'll have one. Go order one.
Ham and cheese.
Ham and cheese.
Vegetarian ham and then bell pepper.
Vegetarian ham,
And then cheese.
bell pepper, and cheese. Wow. Ooh, so hot.
Sumikat daw to sa mga vlog.
Sa
Sa TikTok.
TikTok,
IG.
mga vloggers.
Okay.
Doon kami nag
Hindi ko napanood.
Every vlog.
Sa pa po.
100 pesos. Ito yung isa.
100. So, 50 isa. Salamat po. Ano mga sikat dito na restaurant? Yung
Well,
Chuangki.
yeah,
Ano
they're one of the oldest, and of course ito Waying.
Bakit Waying?
They're
Sabi niya sa akin-
one of the oldest din na Chinese restaurant here,
Okay.
and all the like vloggers na videos sa TikTok, they're always included also.
Okay.
So they're
Dahil masarap or
Yeah, masarap of course. They're famous for their beef wonton,
Oo.
for their pork siomai. They have the best pork siomai here in Binondo.
Whoa, here we go.
Here we go.
Okay. Like a pro, like a pro. Okay. And then yung sabaw. Ganyan.
Kanya.
Tagal naman. Tagal.
Okay, we'll do this.
Ibuhos na lang.
There you go.
Okay, he's not a professional after all.
There you go. There.
Dinner is served. on
Dinner
the
is
table.
served on the table.
Okay, okay.
Miss, pwede yung basahan, please.
Don't do what he did. Alright.
I think it's Hosin sauce.
You know. Very good. He used to be a commercial model, that's why. Meanwhile, Divisoria is the ultimate bargain hunting spot for clothes, gadgets, and more. If you want to experience Manila's raw and authentic side, come to Divisoria. Here, the locals buy everything from clothes to accessories. Metro Manila is also home to skyscrapers and malls. We're going to give you a little taste of BGC and Makati. Makati is considered the country's financial district, while BGC is an up-and-coming business district. Bonifacio Global City is a complete opposite of what most people imagine when they think of Manila. It's walkable, filled with art, architecture, and attitude. Think of it as Manila's answer to Singapore or downtown LA, but with more personality. From upscale restaurants and rooftop bars to tech startups and designer malls, this is where old Manila's future is being written. And of course, one of my personal favorites, TGI Fridays. I miss you. I'll be back. One of my favorites also, but I'm trying to watch my weight these days. Dad bod mode. From open green spaces where kids can run free to pedestrian-friendly boulevards lined with gift shops, restaurants and malls, Bonifacio High Street is the perfect weekend spot for families to relax and unwind. Manila's nightlife is as exciting as its history and food scene. Whether you're into laid-back rooftop views or high-energy clubbing, the city has something for everyone. Poblacion in Makati is known for its hip bars, while BGC is home to some of the country's top nightclubs. Just a little pit stop, ladies and gentlemen. So, dalawang juicy hot dog, tatlong barbecue, isang isaw. Okay, salamat. Yeah, you'll find these places on the side of the road. Some of the gimmick areas or the going out areas. Sarap.
Show them how to smile the hair.
You can't get any more Filipino than karaoke and jeepney other than Balut. So, it's time.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna have one with them,
With us? Okay.
and I'm scared. This was actually featured on Fear Factor UK. Balut, no? Ay, mali yung kinuha ko. Okay. Yung may stripe. Okay. So it's actually a duck embryo, fertilized. Lovely. Dalawa, no, wag dalawa. Ooh. And they say if you're a real Filipino, you'll eat one of these. And I'm half a Filipino, so I can eat half. Or I should eat half. Oh no, look at that. See that? Already fertilized. An actual embryo growing in there already. Okay.
You have a real one.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Ah! Here we go. I need a red horse with this.
Let's go, mate. Let's go. How is it?
It's just yummy, bro.
Oh,
What? He had a real one.
Apa. Ah.
The two ones.
So that actually means now I'm actually a real Filipino, not just half a Filipino. Woo!
Nice.
I haven't had one of those for about 25 years, even 30 years. Woo. I need to wash my hands. When night falls in Manila, its neighborhoods come alive. Poblacion in Makati is a maze of neon-lit streets, rooftop cocktail bars, funky restaurants, and unexpected discoveries. So I was on my way to the famous filling station in Makati when I ran into the legendary performers of Ringside Bar. I actually recognized one of them from a restaurant in Boracay years ago. We had a laugh, traded a few playful jabs, figuratively and literally, and of course I had to try lifting two of them at the same time.
Ringside. Fight. Shadow boxing lang. Shadow. Oh.
Now Ringside is definitely one of those places that draws controversy, and it's not for everyone. But at the end of the day, these guys are out there having fun, entertaining people, and earning a living. And I respect that. After an evening exploring Manila's nightlife, there's no better place to wind down than here at the filling station. It's retro, it's wild, it's 24/7, and it's packed with personality. Perfect combination. This place is packed with 1950s memorabilia, a true retro wonderland. Alongside a full-size Mini sits old American-style gasoline pumps, a shiny Plymouth automobile, and a couple of marble statues to keep things quirky. This entire restaurant is a trip down memory lane, nostalgic, playful, and bursting with character. It's got burgers, milkshakes, neon lights, and even Elvis staring at you from the wall. Loaded potato skins. My favorite in any country. Thanks, Steph. From history to food, from old streets to modern skylines, Manila has it all. Next time, join me on a journey to white sandy beaches and crystal clear waters. See ya.